They say the first casualty of war is the truth. But in the digital age, the truth isn't just killed, it's replaced. While Bangladesh mourns its fallen heroes from the July Uprising 2024, a sinister narrative is being woven across the border. What if I told you that a widely circulated report claims the dead are actually walking among us? An Indian online media outlet, Northeast News, has boldly claimed that 50 individuals listed as July Martyrs are, in fact, alive and well. It's a claim designed to shake the very foundation of the interim government's legitimacy. But today, we aren't just reading headlines. We are dissecting them. Is this the biggest administrative failure in Bangladesh's history? Or is it a calculated piece of the Indian cross-border media propaganda? Stay tuned, because the evidence we found changes everything. Let's look at the source. An Indian website, notorious for its critical stance on Bangladesh's shifting political landscape, released a report that sent shockwaves through social media. The claim? That 50 people on the official martyrs list are not martyrs at all. This wasn't just a tweet or a blog post. It was presented as an investigative exposé. The report suggested that the interim government, led by Dr. Muhammad Yunus, was inflating numbers to gain international sympathy. The narrative was clear. If the list were fake, the movement would be fake. But here is where the story starts to fall apart. When you look closer at the evidence provided by these sources, you don't see any names. Just a number of people, and the logic crumbles. In an era of alternative facts, we rely on the gatekeepers of truth. Fact-checking organizations like Rumor Scanner, Media Monitor, and The Dissent. The Dissent took this viral claim into the lab. They didn't just skim the surface. They went through the official records of the Ministry of Liberation War Affairs of Bangladesh. Here are the hard numbers. The official documentation recognizes 834 individuals as martyrs. The Dissent fact-checked the information, and government documents list of 50 against the official government database. The result? Total fabrication. Not a single piece of evidence was found to support the claim that 50 living individuals were on that list. What the propaganda outlets did was a classic data blur. They took legitimate administrative corrections, which happen in every transitional government, and rebranded them as intentional fraud. Let's be transparent. Was the list perfect from day one? No, and the interim government admits that. During the chaotic aftermath of the July movement, data was being collected from hospitals, police stations, and grieving families. In the first draft, there were errors. The government proactively removed 8 names. Another report indicated 52 names were incorrectly included due to misidentification, often people with similar names or double entries from different districts. But here is the crucial distinction. Removing a name due to misidentification or clerical error is not the same as listing a living person as a martyr. A government official confirmed, and I quote, "There are no allegations of living people on the martyr list. The errors were corrected. The system worked." But the propaganda chose to ignore the correction and focus on the ghost. Why go to this much trouble to fake a report? This is about more than just a list. It's about the information war. By attacking the list of martyrs, these outlets are attacking the moral high ground of the July Uprising. If they can make the world believe the martyrs don't exist, they can make the world believe the struggle wasn't real. This Indian media outlet has a history of targeting Bangladesh. It's a tool for narrative control, intended to create distrust between the people and the government. The truth is often less viral than a lie. 834 families lost someone. That is not a statistic. That is a tragedy. And using their names for political propaganda is perhaps the greatest insult of all. We've shown you the facts. The list was corrected. The 50 living individuals don't exist, and the propaganda has been debunked. But I want to hear from you. Why do you think these false narratives are gaining traction now? Drop a comment below. If you value independent fact-checking and geopolitical analysis, explainer, subscribe to the channel. Help us get there by hitting that like button. Don't let the noise drown out the truth. Thanks for watching.